That
Did you
can't be
catch
who
the
I
new
think
play
it
by
is.
the Peg-Leg performers yet? It's awful.
The Green Menace? That I did. Made
Damn
me
me
want to
for a
poke
buttered
out
slice
my
of hot
eyes.
sack. It's you, ain't it? Angry by the thumbs. At your service, he says. I'll keep it quick, see? If your little dinghy has got some chase in it, I've got a list of captains with a black mark to their name whose ships need a quick scuttling. And I'm in the market for a scuttler. You read me like a book, you do. Then let's talk business, eh? You'll be looking to scuttle Cornu first, one of Rowatai's finest, eh? I don't ask my client what he did or what scale his death balance is. Safer to keep questions in the hold. Hope that don't make you skittish, none. Loyalties being what they is.
I'll measure where my loyalties lie, thank you. If our target is worth his salt, he'll send us down to Andra's realm anyway.
Mark me. But the bird lass thinks she's true-born Principe, she does. Suit yourself, Scuttler. Come back with...
Keep moving. This here's for the crew of the Divine Barge. You ain't a part of it, so you ain't getting inside. Well, look here, one of Bareth's blessed. Maybe you could be part of the Divine Barge after all. Keep moving. This here... Well, look here, one of Bareth's... Have you tried the wild mare in Nekataka? I'm sure they have a boy or two who would let you call him Giaccolo for a cup...
Père Complanca, let us pass. I know you have Giaccolo. I have known him since I was a girl in the Republics.
So? Why should I care?
He saved my life. He has saved the lives of many of our kind. Whatever you think he has done, you have the wrong idea about him.
Eh... Fine. I probably won't live to regret this. After you.
I am Tatzaru, captain of the Divine Barge. What has brought you to this place? I see. We ourselves have been debating what to do with Giacomo for quite some time. We are lost in the woods. You will guide us out by traveling the branching paths of Altleja. A forest is defined by its boundaries. There are a finite number of ways through a forest, just as there are a finite number of ways this can end. I know the ways out of the forest, but you will choose the paths to take. A woman is with a child, and she learns that if the child is born, it will suffer greatly and have a short life. If she ends the child's life before it truly begins, is this good or bad?
I'm no expert on other gods, but I don't believe Helia would wish for any child to suffer.
Damn it, this is a question about abortion. Well, fuck. I don't think this game would ask that kind of question. Shit. Okay. What would my character pick? I'm a death god like. So it isn't exactly a good endorsement. Shit. Shit, I don't know what to pick because I don't. Fuck it.
You discover a powerful new technology, but you are afraid some
Back to
people
being
may
me.
misuse it for ill purposes. Would you destroy the technology? Regulate access?
Certainly it should not be destroyed. It would only be a matter of time before someone else made the same discovery.
An enemy of yours is being persecuted. The grounds of the persecution are, by measure of your own compass, unfair. Would you allow the persecution to continue, or would you intervene to stop it? You learn that someone who does great good for many people is unintentionally going to do great harm to many people. The harm may not be great, or it may be so great that it dwarfs the good they have done. You have an opportunity to prevent this by killing them. Do you do so? In a world that is not the one I have proposed, perhaps, but these are the branching paths. Very well. Your path has led to this conclusion. Giacomo will be killed and his research destroyed.
Que? What is this? You haven't even explained what he's done.
Giacomo has discovered a method by which one may detect a godlike fetus in a mother's womb.
I see what he did. I see what you've done.
In the Deadfire Archipelago, parents consider a godlike child to be a blessing. From Bereth and Helia to Andra
That
and
was
Galloway,
genius.
all
Okay, I see
are
what he
beloved,
did.
save those of Scan. Appearing mutilated at birth, many godlike of Scan are killed with the tacit approval of the tribe. Those who aren't killed lead miserable lives. I agree, as does my crew, which is why we decided to bring Giacomo here to decide what should be done about him, and his research.
And now you're going to kill him because of how the Watcher answered your stupid riddles.
Yes. There may be superior ways to debate this subject, but it is the best approach I could conceive. Our group was conflicted, so I posed to you a series of hypothetical questions, absent the specific context of our current problem. While you may have deduced some hint of the context during the questioning, it was a less biased method of reasoning than we were engaged in. After all, for us, this is a matter of life and death. Now, if you will excuse us...
I cannot make the same promise, Captain.
Scallywags ho,
I am
Captain.
ready.
Your orders?
Hold on, I'm gonna just redo that because I didn't answer it truthfully. So I'm gonna just redo that. I did not answer truthfully, admittedly. I'm gonna redo that. And also, Wendy, I realized while I was doing the background noise thing last night that because I muted the mic for it to be background noise, I didn't read what my character was saying. So if you were listening in the background, it wouldn't make sense about what the conversation was happening. So for this one, I'll just read what my character is saying, because then you can at least keep track of what's going on. But like during fights or during traveling, I'll be completely silent. Only during conversations will I like unmute and say something. If it's okay with you, then let me know. I mean, I might not just unmute or mute. I'm gonna just stay quiet until we talk, and then I'll narrate what my character is saying.
As you wish.
Keep moving. Well, look here, Have you tried the
Hair compl-
So?
He saved.
Fine. After...
Yeah, now I'm gonna answer truthfully. Because we can't let Giacomo die. Because now, after I've seen the reasoning behind it, I can just see what I gotta do.
I am Tatsara, captain of the Divine Barge.
You have abducted the Animancer Giacomo, a valued citizen of the Valian Republics. He enjoys the protection of the Dukes Bells and Panits, and through them, the Fremas Meskansuelias. As a representative of the Brotherhood, I am here to negotiate his safe release. If Giacomo is not returned to us in good health, everyone involved in his kidnapping will face the wrath of the Five Sons. This, I swear.
I see. We ourselves have been debating what to do with Giacomo for quite some time. We are lost in the woods. You will guide us out by traveling the branching paths of Altleha.
What?
A forest is defined by its boundaries. There are a finite number of ways through a forest, just as there are a finite number of ways this can end. I know the ways out of the forest, but you will choose the paths to take.
Very well.
A woman is with a child, and she learns that if the child is born, it will suffer greatly and have a short life. If she ends the child's life before it truly begins, is this good or bad?
I'm no expert on other gods, but I don't believe Helia would wish for any child to suffer.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on this because I've never had to think about it before, so I don't know what to think about it. So, but because I want Giacomo to live, I'll say it's bad. Only because I would Joker to live. I don't actually have an opinion on that topic.
You discover a powerful new technology, but you are afraid some people may misuse it for ill purposes. Would you destroy the technology, regulate access to it, or make it available to everyone equally?
Certainly it should not be destroyed. It would only be a matter of time before someone else made the same discovery.
Yeah, I have heard a similar question to this, and I mean, it depends on what that technology is, because if it's like a light bulb, I mean, yeah, I would want everyone to have access to the light bulb. And yeah, sure, some people may be dicks about it and make a very bright light bulb, and that'll blind everyone else, sure. But then we can take care of that. Whereas if I destroy it, no one gets a light bulb. And if I regulate it, then who gets to decide who gets a light bulb and then who doesn't? And that person who decides can be biased. So I would rather just give it to everyone and have it be their own individual responsibility. So I choose to make it available to everyone without restrictions.
An enemy of yours is being persecuted. The grounds of the persecution are, by measure of your own compass, unfair.
Continue.
Would you allow the persecution to continue, or would you intervene to stop it?
I would stop it because he might. So whoever my enemy is, he or she might be my enemy, but an unfair persecution, if I were to allow it, would set a dangerous precedent, because then were it to happen to me, who would come to save me? And just persecution has to be fair. If she really is my enemy, if he or she really is my enemy, they did something wrong, and we can persecute them on that. But if it's an unfair persecution, nah, stop it.
You learn that someone who does great good for many people is unintentionally going to do great harm to many people. The harm may not be great, or it may be so great that it dwarfs the good they have done. You have an opportunity to prevent this by killing them.
So,
do you do so?
This question's a bit unfair, because if there's this good that can happen, but that good comes at the expense of someone else, or it may not come at the expense of someone else, no matter what answer you pick, you'll always pick the worst outcome. If you say, okay, fine, I'll choose to kill them, then you can just say, oh, but the danger, there would have been no danger at all. But then if you say, okay, fine, I'm not going to kill them, you'll say, oh, but now you've caused large amounts of harm. So, I don't want any advancement to come at the expense of someone else. You know, like, I don't want us to increase our knowledge in, let's say, biology, but for it to come at the expense of, let's say, Americans. To just, for example, for some reason in this hypothetical question, a large amounts of Americans have to die for this tech to be discovered. I wouldn't do that, because it's innocent people getting hurt. So, if I can prevent someone else's suffering by killing the people who are trying to do this, the suffering onto someone else, yeah, I'd stop them, because they're trying to hurt innocent people.
Very well. Your path has led to this conclusion. Giacomo will be killed, and his research destroyed.
So your whole line of questioning is bullshit, because even though I picked very different answers, we still got to the same conclusion. So your whole questioning was bullshit.
Que? What is this? You haven't even explained what he's done.
Giacomo has discovered a method by which one may detect a godlike fetus in a mother's womb.
But due to the answer I gave, that wouldn't be a problem, because the baby would still be born. And godlike, they don't have a short life. You're like middle-aged. I'm probably older than you. Pellegrina's older than you. So, dude, come on. We don't have a short life as godlike. And I'm a death godlike. Everyone hates me the most, other than Skeen godlike. But other than Skeen godlike, I'm the most hated godlike here. So, and I'm fine. I mean, I can actually fight back.
In the Deadfire Archipelago, Parents consider a godlike child to be a blessing. From Bereth and Helia to Andra and Galawain, all are beloved, save those of Scan.
Bereth's godlike aren't beloved? Do you know how many people gave me sidewise eyes, don't make eye contact with me, spit at my feet, call me a bastard? It reminds me of South Africa, which is why I picked a godlike like this, because then I can be like, huh, how would I really react to this shite? But just for context, Death Godlike, as you can see on my little profile pic right there, they have these growths over their heads that block their eyes. But for the godlike, it's translucent and they can see through it. But yeah, we have like purpley skin. We always have this black haze around our heads, so we look pretty scary. But we're just normal people with weird ass heads. Helia godlike are the nature godlike. They are the dudes who have branches growing out of their heads, who have grass for hair, that kind of thing. Ondra, that's Tekehu, the half-water, the quarter human, quarter fish, quarter water, that kind of thing, where he's just essentially the ocean personified. Galawain, I'm not sure, because I thought he would have brought up Magran, because Magran would be the fire godlike, but I don't exactly know Galawain. Is any animals? Anyways. But Skeen, he's the god of, I think, disease, treachery, and secrecy, so it would make sense if people hate him the most.
Appearing mutilated at birth, many godlike of Scan are killed with the tacit approval of the tribe. Those who aren't killed lead miserable lives.
That's awful. Killing an innocent baby? Awful.
I agree, as does my crew. Which is why we decided to bring Giacomo here to decide what should be done about him.
And now you're going to kill him because of how the Watcher answered your stupid riddles.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack right now. No.
There.
Yeah, Giacomo, take cover, mate. We'll take care of this. It's a good thing I brought Maya, because these dudes are weak to her rifle. But anyways, because I'm in a fight, I'll go mute.
What can I do you for?
Well? They'll hurt yet.
Ahoy. Seer must me tomb.
Tell me. Death to those who oppose the Republics! Me Republices, per Milanis! Que? For the Republics!
Yeah?
What is it? Kill them all!
Aye. Try to keep it up, Maya. Like flogging the figurehead. Futile.
Captain? I've got this, Captain!
Happy to oblige.
Say your prayers.
Aye. I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
Well? Bring them down!
Captain? Ashiza! Strike!
Quoi? Madico, I need to try something else.
What for, Cap? See you must me too, man.
What is it? Feel pain.
Speak freely. I've got this, Captain!
Quoi?
Yeah?
How?
Captain? Oh, mother!
What is it? Taste this.
Speak freely.
Tell me. For the Republics!
Mm-hmm. Brithrilikna.
Captain? See you must me too,
Happy to
man.
oblige.
I'll light the darkness.
Well? Kill them all! Got you now.
Speak freely.
I am ready. For the Republic! It is no use. I cannot get through.
Yes? With pleasure.
Your orders?
Ah.
Yeah?
Ho!
Yes?
Madiko. Tatsato left us no choice. And I couldn't save Jocolo. Still, thank you for trying, Watcher. I will always remember what he did for me. What he tried to do for me. For my kind. To think that Tatsatl and his crew were willing to kill for this. For the mere possibility that Jocolo's research could be misused. Did they really have that much to fear?
No, Tatzel was upset over nothing. Progress should not be limited by fear.
Ugh, I concur. I am glad that we put an end to him and his crew. I only wish that it had not cost Jocolo his life. Let us leave this place.
Sure thing.
I'll see it. Leave it to me.
Can I just add a there? This armor. You look good.
Fair day, traveler. Anything I can do for you, just say the word.
Nah, farewell. I don't need anything from you.
Travel quick, travel quiet.
Yep. A kitty! Oh, his name's Zorro! His name is Zorro! +1 resolve. It's a party-wide effect. Yes, Zorro, join the squad, homie.
Much ado to you, Casita. A word of advice. Guard your back in dunnage. You have not yet carved a name for yourself or your crew. Yet you choose to swim in a sea of sharks. Should one take a bite, the Consuelo will not intervene. Elsewise, how might I be of assistance?
Tell me about the Consuelo Mes Casitas.
Yes, our Council of Captains. There are 7 seats on the Consuelo, each occupied by a high-ranking captain within the Principe. Seat holders convene to vote on a variety of issues concerning the Principe's well-being. To claim a seat, a captain must have substantial backing and sufficient power both politically and physically. Ferrante, the last Marcheso, holds the highest ranking seat because the most ships in our entire fleet have pledged loyalty to his flag. As you can guess, the Sea Wolf, Aldis, commands the second most numerous fleet of ships. As such, she is the second chair and I am the third. Perhaps you would like to attend the proceedings when the Consuelo next convenes. You have my ear, Casita. Of what do you wish to discuss today?
Farewell, that's it. Thanks. I'm supposed to have a chat with Ferrante. There's Ferrante.
Ach, Watcher.
Good. You have arrived.
Ahoy there yourself, Captain. What do I be but a pretty bit of man-meat to dangle from a wrist? As easily forgotten as set aside.
I know that, Dimple. Had you in my sights once, but you've been down to lace your boot.
Get him, Maya.
It's the ones who get away that hurt the most.
A coincidence, surely. A little seabird informs me that you have dealt with our mutual problem, the scoundrel Benoit.
Yeah, he's the prick who almost killed my crew. Of course I'm gonna kill his ass afterwards.
Gelarde, for this you have my grandest commendation.
I don't want it, but thanks.
You'd have been right amused, you would. Few sights as fine as that hard blowing three-sheeter getting what's long been due him.
You are lacking in so many ways, my former ship hunter, that no one can say you are not entertaining.
Former ship hunter. Who's your new one, by the way?
I myself would have enjoyed watching you put the scoundrel in his place.
He had it coming.
That he did. Indeed. And as promised, I have prepared for you a fine prize.
Ooh, cloak of protection. I can go to it there.
However, there is another matter of which we must now speak. I must confess to you a bit of a problem has arisen. One which speaks to your expertise with the supernatural. We've sighted the floating hangman that haunts the Deadfire.
Wait, did you just say a ghost ship haunts the Deadfire?
Indeed, and I will say it truly again. This galleon, what likely remains of the Fonferros, is a frightful legend. We have been losing ships at sea, amico, and not to those Valera ship-hunting bastards. I believe the floating hangman may be our culprit.
What's the evidence?
Fortune favors us, as I have procured a survivor from such a recent sinking. You will consider what she has to say. Come forth, Selenia. Quickly now, or I will run rivers of your lethargic blood.
Hey, hold on. There's no need to threaten someone. Just give us your testimony.
Well, spit it out, Selenia, and try not to embarrass me before our guest.
Of course, Captain. It might have pretty hard near the end, but I spit the tale as best as I can. Go on, gent. I'm ready as I'm like to get me.
I'll try not to press you to remember more than we absolutely need.
You aren't quite what I expected, Watcher. You're kinder than most.
Thank you.
Saw my old crew slaughtered me, my best mates, and even the few I hated. They weren't but blood and meat in the end. It branded the back of my eyes, that moment. High seas, nothing but blue all around. Then, mist so thick you could taste it. Ships sailed from within. Out of nowhere was a hunt, not for loot, but for bodies. The ship, it looked rotted. The crew, they were all undead. Couldn't stop them from boarding, couldn't kill them, couldn't even fight them in the end.
Tell me about them, the undead.
They were dreadful. Some were clothed, like maybe they'd only recently died. Others weren't more than moving bones. One was different. Her presence was overwhelming. Heavy. Flames burned in the place of her eyes.
It's a good thing our attacks and our weapons are veil touched, so even if they're true undead, we can still kill them permanently.
The crew shambled hard to do her bidding, even the ones who seemed hardly aware. Figured she was the captain, me.
There is a flag the floating hangman flies. A flag that once heralded the Fonferros of Old Valia. It belonged to a Darkotsi paladin of some legend, one Lucia Rivan.
Lucia. Lucia! Vandy, our child in the game. Her last name might not be Wesson, but it's still Lucia.
But Selenia's knowledge is limited in this regard. Let us instead ask her of a subject she may know.
When did this happen?
Dunno me. Drifted for days, maybe longer. Kept winking in and out after I ran out of drink.
One of mine found her no more than a week ago. Malnourished, dehydrated. The poor girl was scarcely able to speak.
Well, I'm more than able to gabble now, aren't I? Could sail, too. No, you got no reason to keep me.
Perhaps there is something else you wish to ask of our guest before she departs from us.
Oh, she can just join my crew. I got an open spot. But how did you survive the attack?
Calling me Craven? Huh, sure, I am. Took a knock-in and I was out for a while. When I came to, they were eating Ganasco, our steward. I dropped a dinghy and rode for it. Don't know why they didn't give chase. Don't much care, me.
Okay, well, that'll be all.
She belongs to Aldis, who undoubtedly will come to claim her soon. But that is a problem for another time. One moment, Watcher.
I'll wait for you to talk.
Allow me to cut to the heart of it. Lucia Revan, whose flag flies atop our spectral ship, was a Dakotsi paladin who died more than 200 years ago. It is my hope that uncovering the details regarding dear Revan's fate in life may illuminate the nature of her undeath and how to defeat her galleon. Unfortunately, the only soul who could possibly shine more light on our situation lies buried deep within Neketaka.
Well, it's a good thing I can talk to spirits, no?
One Isir the Berethian, now well rotted, I presume.
I take it you have a plan?
Indeed, I do. Though I and mine cannot so openly venture into the depths of Neketaka, nor can we commune with the dead. You, Watcher, are adept in both of these areas, correct?
Pretty much.
You must search the Temple of Berath on Neketaka's sacred stair. Izair's tomb within it should contain a chronicle for how and where he slayed our paladin, Rivan.
I'll see what I can do.
Gelarde, do return when you've any lead that may navigate us to where the floating hangman anchors. I will be waiting.
Okay, well, that's it. Is that really all I came for? Seriously? I could have done this way earlier, but fine. Okay, what's our next quest? I can talk to Breeze in the Luminous Bathhouse. Gotta speak to Okaya at Sayuka. Gotta take Maya with me. Gotta wait for Aloth to explain further. I gotta look for Adair's baby mama and her child at her Songo. I need to deliver a message to Harama and Tuha. I gotta head to Sayuka again. I guess I gotta take Maya and Seraphim to Sayuka. I have to take Jyoti to a Luminous Adra pillar. Yeah, Jyoti, we need to both stop gunning for Adair because he's already taken, so we just gotta stop while we're ahead. Red tree. Troll stitch sale. I'll just buy some water and we'll be on our way. Actually, do you have ale for sale, by chance? No ale? What kind of pirate settlement doesn't sell ale? But, you know, okay, fine. Not even gonna question it anymore. I'm out. Oh, or it's because I'm not a pirate. I don't have the authority to get ale yet. Bitch. I don't even have to sink your ships. I can just board you and beat you senseless. So I have set it for Nehemiah, so I can just head straight to Sayuka. Gonna save. Ah, we've arrived at Sayuka. Sweet.
Last, I must go. Discovery awaits. Agrasima, Captain.
You ever long for the simple life, soldier?
Nah, where I'm from, sometimes the simple life comes knocking on your door with nooses and pitchforks.
Ah, right down there.
Artillery trajectory calculations. Terribly tedious and lamentably imprecise in a storm. Ah, but the numbers distract me. Where are my manners? You must be the watcher the Hazanui sent. You found me with a rare spare moment.
Hazanui Karu asked me to deliver some cargo to you.
I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
Your smuggler tried to extort me.
Ah, that's unfortunate. though not entirely unexpected.
Thanks for the cash, for the reimbursement. Thanks.
I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
The Hazanui didn't say I'd be ferrying human cargo.
Why would she? You're a courier. In any event, the Hazanui's missive suggested you might be able to help us with an issue at port.
Go ahead.
You may have noticed the outsized coral in the harbor.
I did.
There's something unnatural about the coral's growth, about everything on this island. And no matter how we trim it back, it only grows larger. My engineers deduce that the origin of this disturbance is somewhere off the coast of Sayuka, and I'd like you to investigate. Talk to Avera in the workshop if you care to learn more. I would be grateful for your help here, Watcher.
Farewell.
Well?
Said of Maya, your turn.
You were saying?
Heal companion. Okay, you can go now. Thank you, Okaya, for your assistance.
You! This area is strictly off-limits to non-company personnel. What are you doing here?
Maya's here, bitch.
Calma, amico. Is this not the casito your Hazanui said she would send?
That's me. How can I help?
Praise be. The coral in the harbor is growing out of control, and we've found no way to stop it. We're at our wits' end. I've surmised that a magical disturbance must be the source of the problem. So far as I can tell, the most likely candidate is a strange magical signature emanating from someplace off the southeast coast of the island, deep beneath the sea.
The Huanas records show that an ancient and Guithan ruin, Signath Mor, once stood at that approximate location. I do not doubt that something in that ruin is the source of the trouble. Perguono, take this. It is my masterpiece, Uck. The helmet should allow you to breathe underwater for time enough to deal with the disturbance, provided, of course, that you hurry.
I'll make it my top priority.
The Royal Deadfire Company thanks you for your assistance, Watcher.
And your bravery. Aura Taugori!
Do I have to wear it? Or is it a quest item? Okay, it's a quest item. Oh, Adair, you want to go for the dip there? Because I think you have the highest athletics. Because if not, I can just go down myself.
We're under attack! Hold them off while I tell the others!
On it.
Hurry! They're just out...
Okay, let's go, let's go. Is the game gonna crash? Oh, no, we're good. Okay, let's go, let's go.
What do you need?
What is it?
Wait, what?
Well?
I don't think that's supposed to happen. Hold on, hold on. I think the game had a bit of a bug.
We're under attack! Hold them off while I tell the others!
On it.
Hurry! They're just out...
take care of it.
Speak freely.
Okay. So where is this thing we're fighting?
Mm-hmm.
Jody, run.
What is it?
I was curious to see exactly what the hell it is we're fighting.
Aye?
That's a big ass bear. If only I was a druid, I could tame these things.
What do you need?
Yeah, Adair is going to be late to the party because he has big ass armor, or he's in front of everyone. Never mind, I forgot how physically fit this boy is. She's I don't want you getting hurt by the bear. Okay, that was it.
Your orders?
Yeah, stand there and shoot the damn thing. I'm sorry, Yogi. Oh, he's tough. What are druids
For
fighting
the
us?
homeland.
A bulk druid. What are
What
druids
can I do
fighting
you
us?
for?
Yes? Still hurt yet.
Aye?
Hmm?
Okay, Adair. Fight the bear. Dude, Adair looks so impressive with that armor on. Who's the boy? Oh, he looks like he's sitting down. Oh. Okay, Ishiza, I want you to scout on ahead that way for us. Oh, some boars and another druid.
What is
okay,
it?
okay. Let's focus on the bear. He'll be the most valuable for us.
Captain?
Seraphim, I want you focusing on that druid. Because he's gonna be annoying.
you be right screwed.
Speak freely.
Okay. Form of the Dilum gun.
For the Ronanui.
Happy
So
to
that bear
oblige.
is gonna be a tough bastard to kill now because he's buffed.
Hmm?
Here we go.
So thankfully those bears aren't boars aren't gonna be strong, but yeah, we need to get this bear out of the way now.
Happy to oblige.
Time to separate the chaff.
Ahoy.
What is it? With pleasure.
Oh, one down. Rawatayan down. Hold on, Rawatayan. We'll get to you soon.
Your orders? For the Ronganui. Can't get a clean hit.
Something I can do?
Thank you, Adair. Now go fight the boars. Okay, Ishiza, thank you for your help. You can stand right there. Hey! Don't burn the bird. Set it and go.
What is it?
Captain?
Oof, I can snipe that druid from here.
Ashiza, strike!
Good shot, Maya.
What can I do you for?
Hmm? I'm on it.
Well?
Oh, they're weak to slash, and I have an ability that does slash. Great damage there, Andros. Well done. Seraphine. Seraphine can do the same thing. Wait, Seraphine, you want to tear them apart for me? Well done, Seraphine. Oh, he shapeshifted. That's bad.
You were saying?
Maya, I need you to crit here.
Can't get a clean
Thanks.
hit.
What do you mean you crit?
Happy
Well done,
to
Maya.
oblige.
Thank you.
Get threshed!
Hmm?
Hey, dude, you want to hit this one for me? Thanks, mate.
Speak freely.
Oh, Seraphine,
I've got this, Captain.
what just happened? He knocked everyone on their asses. That hurt. Okay, that won't work. Crush. Nice.
Taste this.
Good job, Andros.
What can I do you for? Time to separate the chaff.
Yeah?
Nice. Okay, Shizu, would you be so kind as to finish this thing off? Or maybe not.
What for, Cap?
Good damage there, Seraphine. Defense Sayuka. Okay, is it an officer I can talk to report what the hell just happened? No, he did run into the workshop. I'll grab a chair. Just quickly gonna hop into a part.
Hasanui demanded additional cannons. We must oblige her.
So much to do, so few hours
Already
in the
the
day.
ballast is overtaxed. Increase the size of the ballast then.
And store it where? Then we must increase the size of the ship.
Take your concerns to the Valian. This mess is her responsibility now.
I'm supposed to tell someone about the attack, but where are they?
Stay out of the way.
Okay, well fuck you then, Hetu. Forget I said anything. Who do I report the attack to then?
I worry about you, Adair. There'd be a thing of free out here that you shouldn't be aiming at pets.
Hey, it was dark. I only saw the back of your head.
They're bad.
What is it?
Kill them all. What for, Cap?
Yeah?
May I be a candle in the night.
You were saying?
Ha! You see that, Ishi?
What can I do you for? Bristly Ligna!
What for, Cap?
Let's reap this whirlwind!
Well?
Speak freely.
Ha!
something I can do? Leave it to me.
Aye. Be blowing a man down.
Yes? No prisoners. So much for you.
Captain? For the wrong-a-newing.
What can I do you for?
Yeah?
That must have hurt.
Ahoy. I'll be chopping you to chum, chum.
Yes? Feel pain. Bring them down!
Captain? For the wrong-a-newing.
Happy to oblige.
Hmm?
Yeah?
Hmm?
That must have hurt.
Aye.
I'm told you were instrumental in our stand against the Druids. Well done. The Druids have harried us from the moment we made landfall.
What's the problem with you?
I suspect they're none too keen on our logging efforts.
Of course Druids are gonna be angry with you if you keep chopping down trees. What did you expect a Druid to do? Nothing?
Several days ago, I dispatched a small force to quell them, but I've heard nothing of them since. To be frank, I suspect they were killed.
So knowing that there are not a single druid, but druids, angry with you, you sent a bunch of soldiers into the woods, where there are druids. In the woods. You're not very smart, are you, Fleetmaster?
And I no longer have enough people to repel another attack. We Rowettians are tougher than most, but we're engineers all the same. We weren't trained to fight.
You might be tougher than most, but you're not smarter than anyone else here.
Given your impressive showing in our hour of need, I'd hoped I might impose on you with a request for aid.
Go on.
Go to the bog where I sent my people. You'll find the druids' leaders there, no doubt. Kill them. Should you do so, the Royal Deadfire Company would stand in your debt, and I would be immensely grateful.
But you're sending me now into certain death. You're sending me into the forest where there's a bunch of druids. But unlike your soldiers, I know how to fight druids, so fine. Fuck you there. I'm gonna replace Seraphin with Pelagina. Seraphin...
I'll be shoving off then, Cap.
Shut up.
At your service, Watcher.
Yep. Oh, is that a merchant? You wanna buy? Hey.
What can I do for you?
What do you have in stock?
Put your eyes on these.
What the hell is Stalker's Patience? It's a legendary spear. Ooh, this would be badass on Andros. Too bad it's 30,000. I don't know how that kind of cash. I could buy this for Pelagina. Just travel. It's 8k, and it's gonna take half of my money away. What else does she? Oh, you sell potions. I love you. Okay. I'll come back for that spear though. I need to remember it's here. Okay, leave town on foot. Why am I walking headlong into a bog where there's druids? I did to kill my ass. Why am I walking in here willingly? Hello, Mrs. Druid.
Rise! Protect the bard!
Oh.
You cozy up to the awful vines. I'll find a way around.
Yeah, let's walk around. Is there no way around? Seriously? Can we just sneak and walk up a river or something? Because, I really don't want to fight these dudes right now.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Yeah, quiet. All that.
Wait, look there.
Walk up a river. I'll find get spotted.
Whoa, look.
I want to fight you.
Cliff?
What are you? Sam, you missed. What are you? A bog lurker. Ooh, I want to fight you. Okay, but I'm gonna just take a short break. I'll be back in like 20 minutes. So if you're listening to this, you can just skip ahead by 20 minutes unless you want to listen to the combat music. Okay, be right back. She's stay there.
Yes. With pleasure.
I am ready.
Oh, no rush, but if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much obliged.
Suck it up, Cupcake. We don't have any.
Hey.
Parathus!
You were saying?
Lava root. Might as well be hitting the water.
Yeah?
Get threshed! I am ready.
Oh, I didn't know you were there. Oh no, that's bad.
Ah. Death to those who oppose the republics! Ugh.
Oh no, he's talking up a sport cloud.
I'm listening.
For the wrong Anui.
What is it? Suffer. Kill them all.
Mm-hmm. Arthek, Worthen,
Hey.
Roth.
Leave it to me. Oh, no rush, but if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much obliged.
That's fine, Ishiza. Yeah.
What can I do you for? I'll light the darkness.
What is it? No prisoners. Got you now.
I'm listening.
I could fireball, but I'm gonna hit everyone. I don't want to do that.
For the
shoot.
wrong Anui.
Tell me,
Good damage. So Bog Lurker has a lot of health, but not a lot of damage. Good.
No rush, but if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be
Yeah,
much
working on
obliged.
it.
Well? They'll hurt yet. So much for you.
You were saying?
Okay, can you finish off the druid, Maya? Almost.
Tell me.
Run, Zoro, run, get out of here.
Yeah?
Be sure to finish it, please, because if he gets that spell
Get
off.
threshed!
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah?
You interrupted him, so thanks.
What is it?
I'm gonna have to use this on him. I'm gonna have to.
Speak freely. I've got this, Captain.
¿Qué?
No rush, but
Yeah?
if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much obliged.
Working on
Let's
it.
reap this whirlwind!
What do you need?
Well, Adair. There's not much you can do here, mate, because that's a. Yeah. You missed.
Yes?
That would have caused your
Taste
death.
this.
Ooh, if only.
Speak freely.
Ah.
Yeah? Time to separate the chaff.
Something I can do? Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
What is it? Bring them down!
Captain. For the homeland!
Oh yeah, there it. For some reason, it's immune to
Okay.
pierce damage. Yeah, we can't move forward until this thing's dead, and then we gotta fight that big spore over there.
Yeah? I'm on it. I need something stronger.
What is it?
Oh, it's insect swarm, that's gonna suck.
You were saying?
Hello, good sir.
Oh, hello.
Hello, good sir. As soon as this fight's over, we can do something. It's almost done. Last two things.
Republics.
Yeah.
How's your day so far?
Not bad.
Okay.
Yourself?
That's pretty good. I just got out of class like an hour or so ago, and yeah, so it essentially just stopped. Do you want to do some Overwatch, some Remnant? What do you want to do?
No, we can do some Ram.
Okay. Sure thing.
I didn't think you had the nerve.
Captain?
Okay, Maya, can you just go up there and shoot that thing already? Because it's being really annoying. Thanks.
What can I do you for?
Shoti, you'd be so kind. I should throw heal spell.
What is it? They'll hurt you.
Clear?
Yeah?
Oh yes, put all your poison on it as much as you want. You can't poison me more than I already am, bitch.
Yes? With pleasure.
Yeah.
You were saying? Ha! See that, Ishi?
I am ready.
Gina, kill this thing. Almost.
Hey.
There, you want to
Leave it to me.
Can't make a dent.
What can I do you for?
Shoti, I know.
Yes? Taste this.
Your orders?
Something I can do?
Ah.
Yes?
Okay,
They'll hurt
Andros.
you.
I'm listening.
I am ready.
Happy to oblige.
Okay, that thing's dead.
Glory be to
Okay,
God!
only one enemy left, and he's gonna die in like
Something I can do?
the next 2 minutes.
This thing isn't doing the job.
He might just take one of us with him.
Yes?
Andros, could you kill this thing already? Thank you, Andros. Okay. Gonna save, and then I shall join you in the remnant. Okay. Where's my co-op folder? Ah, there it is.